Hello and welcome to BonBonB Plays Transport Fever, Friday Fever. I'm BonBonB and you are of course very, very welcome. But you knew all that anyway. Right, so where are we up to? Well, since last week I've let the clock run on a little bit because we were owing, about 12 million. So let's have a look at the finances. We are now owing 6 million. So I paid off a few bits. You can see we're making a little bit of money each year as well. 1 million, just under a million, 2 and a bit million. And we are, well, we're only in January at the moment. And we're a $250,000 up at the moment. Although our bank balance is just under in the red. But I've been just paying things off so that we cut down our interest bills, of course. Nobody likes a bit of interest, do they? Unless it's being paid to us, of course. Right, now, let's see where we're up to. Well, so far, we have joined Mitcham with Galston with a passenger line. We've also joined the oil well and the oil refinery together and put in freight stations at both Galston and at Mitcham. We've got done those two things. And we've also, there's a farm down here. We've connected that with a rail line going up to Tenterdon, and then in last week's show all the way up to Glastonbury, and yes, there's a food processing plant on the route as well. Otherwise nothing really is going to happen. So that is what is going on. What to do today? Well, we have to take a bit of a loan, draw back some of that money that we just paid back, of course. Well, first thing I want to do is I want to have a quick look at this Galston stop. See, right at the end of it, we've got this building's just been built in, and this is the way the game works. They do their own planning, unlike City Skylines, where you can do the planning for, So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to delete this fella. It's in the way. Because what I want to do, this passenger line, we want it extending around all the way up to Tenterdon in the top corner, right up there, and around to Glastonbury up in the hills eventually. And we'll be using the existing line, although we will be putting extra lines in as well. The existing line, which is the food run down here. So we need to get around to there first of all, and the only way we can realistically do that is by extending through here. Alternative, I mean, guess we could come back out here, and we could actually come back out here and join the line over this way. What do we think? We have got a bridge there already. Two choices. I think actually that might be the cheaper option, as there is already lines in most of the. Well, I think we might do that. I think that's what we're going to do. Yes. And then we'll double up the line and build the bridge. I think that's going to be cheaper than building around the top of the town and demolishing a building, because just demolishing buildings is an expensive thing. Right, okay, let's do that. Let's start off with, we've got a little bit of money in the kitty, so we'll start off by building the railroad around this way. Now, yes, we've got catenaries now. We can switch them off, but we are going to have to go electric at some point. Or we could go diesel. Dirty diesel. Keep catenary no's. I think we will go no with the catenaries. All the while with steam, it looks much nicer without, doesn't it? So we'll do that. Okay. There might be a couple of sections of the track which have got catenaries, just because just a bit of a windowsill, A windowsill is what I am. My way of saying imbecile, of course. Now, middle mouse button still isn't working for rotate. It worked for about 1/4 of a second when I started the game up, and then it just stopped. Still don't know what's causing that, and it's very annoying. And so is going to be this. It's alright, we can build a road bridge over this. That's fine. We'll ignore what's going on here. Why are you not letting me do that? Of course. Delete. Bulldoze. Main. I know it'll be interrupted. Okay. So you won't let me. You're not going to let me do that. Why not let me do that? I mean, I could build an alternative road Oh, because I've got no money. What a nincompoop. What a nincompoop. Okay, let's get some money in there. Let's bring us back up to the 12 million that we were on at the start. We'll pop that over there like that. That's better. And to there. Now, should we spin this around and have a little look at what direction we're going? Okay. We're going to need these lines to cross over. We are going to need these lines to cross over. Like that. Now this is the fuel line, fuel run. So what we do, I think, yeah, well, for now, it's a temporary fix. We're literally just going to cross them over. Literally just going to cross them over. I'm going to flip this up this way and bring it around here, and then we're going into bridge mode, and yes, can't get any shipping under here, I know, but we're not going with shipping in this particular playthrough. In fact, to be honest with you, I've never gone with shipping oh, do we want one platform? Do you know what, let's upgrade this station, shall we? Station, not that one. How do we do this? Come out of that. That's the one. Upgrade. 2 tracks. Cost a bit of money. Oh, hello. I didn't accept it. Apply. Yes, that's more like it. And what we'll do here is we will connect you onto there, like that. I also want to do one, if I can, bypassing. Are we connected first of all? That's better. So we can bypass the station altogether. Like that. Okay. And then that's going to loop around that way. And you know what we'll do? We'll just bring this around to there. And we're going to bring this up. And we will connect you back onto that line if it'll let us. Too much curvature. Of course there's too much curvature. Now, that's something that wouldn't happen in City Skylines, so we know that. Okay, and we'll pop you over. Too much slope. Ooh, now you're getting fancy down, aren't you? Right, that way to that way, and we'll want to connect it back the other way as well. So what we'll do is I'm just going to bring this out a little bit more, as with you as well. And what we'll do is we'll just connect that back this way as well. Right, so the trains can go both directions. Switch lanes. Okay, we're probably going to want some signals, I would say. Signals is this button here. We'll have one there, one there, and one there, and then we'll have one there, one there. That should stop anything going the wrong direction or the right direction. It's fine. It's fine. I know what I'm doing. Do I? I'm not entirely sure I know what I'm doing, actually. What we'll do is we'll have one there and one there, one there, one there. I'm kind of making this up at the moment, you know that. And we'll do, just covering all bases, I think, there. Right, so that fixes that. You're going to, what's that train going? Oh, it's there. There you are. And you are empty, probably. Yes, and hopefully you'll be picking up a little bit of fuel for Mitcham. Pick it up, baby, pick it up. How's our refinery doing anyway? 116. This is good. And our passenger train's doing okay. Also, could do with a few more passengers on there. Right, so I think what we're going to do then, is today's episode has now become a let's connect up the Tenterdon and Glastonbury onto the passenger line. That's the new game. That's what we're going to do today now. I've just decided. Can we do this in a half-hour show? Well, there's only one way to find out. Right, we are doing that. We're going back onto rails. We'll go this way around here and blink. And this way around here and blink. Lovely. We'll put in a whole load of extra, whole lot of extra, what's the word I'm looking for? Signals along here so things will keep moving at a reasonable pace. Alright, what we need to do here, I think, is if we can get our train to bypass this halt, like about there. Is that actually connected? I didn't think it was. I didn't think you were. That's very annoying. Please don't do that again. Somewhere around about there. And that's better. Okay, that's good. And up. Now, how much would it be to delete? Excuse me. 200,000. Oh, that's a lot of money. But we can just about scrape around the back end of this, can't we? We're probably going to have to delete that field anyway, so that when we start a freight line going the opposite way, let's go spin this around here. That's pretty cool. Right, so when we build the... No, we don't want the field removing. Oh, you are being absolutely so tetchy. Right, let's take out that last bit of rail line that we put in. And we'll go this way instead. That's better. We managed to avoid the field. Save ourselves a little bit of cash in the short term. And that way. And now what we do is just connect up these two. That'll do nicely. Now let's run the second line along the opposite, or the same side. Not the opposite side, but the same side. You kind of follow me. I hope you get my drift. I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. So let's follow that all the way along here and get this passenger line almost there. Almost there. Right, now this now is where it's going to get a bit tricky. All of this going on here. This line is going to double up on the opposite side. So what we'll do is we will bring you out that way. That kind of works, I think. And then we'll drag you around that way there. This, on the opposite hand, do you know what? I think it's... is it okay to... Oh... Maybe I should have merged that just before that. Just have this go down to one line here. While it all crosses over. It's not going to be the biggest inconvenience, is it? So what we'll do, okay, we'll take that back just a little bit, and we're just going to connect you in. Too much curvature, and connects. That's better. That is much better. Now let's just pop in the aligned line while we're here, and then when we get closer to the these new towns, we'll have to start working about where we want the so we flip that up. It's better, isn't it? Yeah, we'll want to work out where we want these residential stations, passenger stations. That's what we want. So we'll see what the RCI is suggesting for this. We will find a way of doing this. I say that. I haven't got a clue. Up here, come on. That's better. This is an expensive thing we're doing here, but I think it's going to be worth it. We're going to be able to move people between, what, 4 towns? Which has got to be more money. It's got to be more money. Right, how close are we to not too far away? So let's have a look at Tenterdon. Right, Tenterdons, where are we? Tentertonians. Oh, they're over there. That's a bit annoying. I think we'll have to do a passenger station in this area here, and then a bus link going into town. I think that's about the only way we could probably realistically do this. So, okay then, we'll do that. Let's drag this back a little bit. Off. No, that's not connected. That's connected. No, that's not connected. That's better. Yes. Now, train station. Passenger. Through station. Don't want the catenaries, do we? No, that's more like it. And we need to rotate this around. We need to pull this up a little bit as well. So somewhere like that. It's a bit awkward, isn't it, I think? Is it shift is the... yeah, shift is a modifier. I don't like that at all, you know. Don't like that at all. But I think it's our best option. I think it's our best option. I'm saying this, I think it's our best option. Hopefully we can reconnect the lines. Ooh. Need to make room for a second platform as well, don't we, really? So, right. Let's try and get directly above this. And, yeah. I don't like this at all. I think we'll bring it back here. I might just move the rail, our connection we just put in, a little bit back. Yeah, we might have to do that. This one here, we might have to move that back a little bit. Okay, let's bulldoze that, and we will try this. Yeah, it wasn't going to fit, but that might. Yeah, to there. To me, to you, to you, to me. Lovely. And then we'll connect... We're going to connect you up. Yeah, this is the second line coming up this way. So it's going to get a bit messy again, but that's not too much of a big problem. Something like that. Yes, it's a bit untidy. Spot the noob. That'll be me. That will be me. Right, now we are going places now. I don't know where the places we are going are, but we are going there. We'll put this. This then becomes the second freight line coming this way around here. And around the top there. Yes, we do need to upgrade this one to 2 platforms as well. Or do we? I suppose we should. It's got to be done at some point. Hit apply, BonBon. That's better. Right. Oh dear. Yes, it might have been a big job to get this all done by the end of the show. Oh, too much slope and oh, hang on. No, this might work in our favour because we don't really want this connecting just before the. We could maybe bridge this. We could maybe bridge this. Too much slope. Okay. Okay, maybe. There. Oh, now that is almost inspired. I say almost. Yes, we'll go with that. And then follow you over there. Yes, we will be making sure of that. Don't worry. We'll be making sure Tenterdon is connected. Don't worry. It's part of the plan. That kind of works for me, I think. What we need to do though is we need to start dropping this back down again on the other side. Let's see if we can't have a look at this. Yeah, it needs to start coming down about there, I think, is definitely the way to go. We're going to need to get rid of this, thank you. Bring that out there. And then this can start coming back down to, hopefully, street level. That's as much as it... Oh, well, it's going to automatically drop it as much as it will. Okay. That is fine. And we'll drop you down. Ah, now we're going into... yes. An embankment. Okay, good. Good. And we're just going to have to... We are definitely going to be building a bridge over this. There is no other way of going around this, I think. That's good. And then if we bring this along here just a little bit further, we can connect you up to there as well. Although that is going to be multi-lines too. Where's the second part of this bridge? It's incomplete. Oh, don't let a train go over that right now. Good grief. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? It'd be like Speed. Oh, that was a great film. Genuinely, actually, if you've not seen Speed, you really need to. It's one of those films that was of its time, but I think it was a classic of its time. Yes, Keanu Reeves though. Back Sandra Bullock, hooray! What more can a man ask for? Yeah. Anyway, we are now connected. Right, so all those lines are connected. We are going to have to double up some lines as well, though, to get them to work. Ooh, let's have a look where we are then. Oh, we need to connect this to a street network. Okay, we'll do that. Good grief. Stop nagging me. Medium street, I think. And, yeah, this then can come out this way a little bit. And then this can come down to here. Right, so people can now, in theory, get to here, but we're going to need buses. We'll worry about Glastonbury next week, I think. We're fast running out of time in today's show. We will spin this around. Like that. How about that? Yeah, that'll do. And we've probably got, in fact, I'm sure we've got a depot. Oh, wrong buttons. Wrong buttons. I got my fingers on the wrong buttons. Fingers on the button with the wrong button. Have we got a depot? She must have a depot here because we've got freight. Where's my depot? Am I going Dulal? I think. Oh no, I don't think we have, because all of the commercial and industrial was within striking distance pretty much. We are going to need a depot for here. That might be what's holding back some of our money a little bit. Right, so we do need a depot. Fine, if we need a depot, we will build a depot. Oh, Bonbon, you're right. Not really. Not really, I'm completely not with it. Shall we spin... Actually, we'll put this one opposite, because we had that problem last week, didn't we? There. Right, that's good news. And this is going through that way. We're going to... Is that the best route? It's doing its own pathfinding. I think we're going to have to reset the route. Because although this is going over the bridge, which is great, very nice. First one over the bridge. Perhaps he just wanted to be shell off and go that way. But we're going to want him going this on the freight line. We will get to that. We will do that probably next week, if I remember. What we're going to do then is we are going to buy some buses. Right, buy red vehicles. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 will do. Set line to all, and we are going to need a... Oh, we're going to need to put down some bus stops first of all, aren't we, I think? Okay, up. Rotate that way. And buses and passengers and bus stops. Right, I think, is one bus stop going to be enough? Maybe. Right, I'll put one there. And we'll pop one. Can have it cut through here, couldn't we? I think for now. Right, okay. That'll do it. And then we will go back to the depot. Back out of that, thank you. Collect that. Set line to all. New line. And this is the Tenterdon bus route. Of course it is. Right, and we are going to pop one. First stop will be, hopefully, if I can get this right, one at the exchange. Good, good, good. Then there's a bus stop there, will be the second stop. And then a bus stop there will be the third stop. And I think that covers us all. Right, they're off. Now, to save wasting time and effort, we're going to need to put signals in. Damn it! I'll put signals in off camera. We definitely need to put the signals off camera. Right, let's have a look at the this is the passenger line, yes? That's the train. Okay, line manager. This is good. Goes from Mitcham to Galston, and then after Galston, it's going to go up to Tenterdon. Bosh. And then back to Galston. You might as well, you know. There's no reason why it shouldn't. On the way back. Come on. There we go. And that, and then, oh, and then back to Mitcham. Back to Mitcham. Mitcham. There. Right, so now a station appears consecutively. Oh, of course, we don't need the second one there. Cool. Because it will go from Mitcham, Galston, Tenterdon, Galston, Mitcham, Galston. Yeah, that's fine. That's a good route. Okay, good. Now, that's going to do for today's episode, because we are half an hour already, and I'm going to fly up the other way up here, because we got this passenger train here, which is going to go up this way, and then it's going to join up. No. Oopsie, getting a bit all fingers and thumbs. My fingers and thumbs keep moving. Right, we're going to have to put in some signals, otherwise things are just going to grind. So we'll do one there. Hum. Yes, I'm going to have to think about this a little bit. Because you are going to go back the way you came. Have we got a way of crossing you over? I don't think we have we? So, right, we're going to have to cross you over with one of those like that. That would work it. Okay, and then we put a... Oh, signal's already in place. This is good news. This is very good news. I'll put a signal there as well to stop you from moving on if this part of the track is occupied. Signal there for if that part of the track is occupied. That should be fine. Then there's nothing else going on in this part of the track yet, is there? No. In fact, we can set a waypoint here, can't we? Did we set a waypoint? I'm sure we can set a waypoint. Set a waypoint. There. Yes. Yes. Right, so I'll have to put that onto the line. That's fine. I know what I'm doing, guys. I think. And then signals. We won't need any signals just yet for all the way up here. Until we get fancy down again. All the way up here is where we're going to have our next set of signals. We'll put one there and one there, and we can have one there and one there, and one there. Yes, I think up this section we're going to need multiple signals all the way. I really need to work out which line I'm going to be using. We'll be deleting signals. Yes, anyway, today has been all about putting in another line for people to passengerise. To passengerise, we go from one place to another. We will be putting signals coming back the other way as well. But anyway, that will do for today. Thank you very much for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. I will sort out this signal network over the coming weeks. It will be less of a mess. It will make a lot more sense. And everybody will be happy. Anyway, join me tomorrow for regular WhatsMap, and then Sunday for stuff, and then Monday for WhatsMap and map making, and then Wednesday for file loan sales and more maps and more. Well, you've got the idea. You guys are the best. Thank you very much for everything, and I'll see you very, very soon.